My daughter's principal made her cry and banned my wife from campus for asking for an apology. My daughter, 13, asked her art teacher if she could be her assistant during summer school. Her teacher thought it would be great, but told her it would be up to the principal. My daughter wrote out an email and had her teacher proofread it and got the okay to send it off. She came home really excited about it and read my wife the email. We were both impressed by how professional and courteous she had been. Later that night, the principal emailed her back after 10 p.m. In the email, she said that my daughter was inconsiderate and presumptuous, crossing the line of disrespect because she emailed her as though they were friends and not as though she was a student addressing her superior. She said that she would not consider her request and instead would require a second email to apologize for her disrespect. My wife and I were absolutely floored. Our daughter came to our room in tears because she thought that the email was going to be good news and instead was raked over the coals. The email that our daughter sent was incredibly respectful and had been proofread by a teacher. As angry that my wife and I were, we decided to keep our calm and try to be reasonable. While I was at work, my wife went to the school to talk to the principal. She called me immediately afterwards in a fit because she'd been thrown out of the school. The principal then sent an email to my wife with the account of events, saying it was also being sent to the school attorney. The account was filled to the brim with lies. She said that my wife burst into her office and was yelling at her and clapping her hands in her face and wouldn't let her get any words in as she yelled over her. My wife is a very meek and respectful person. She did get angry and by the end of the conversation said that she did raise her voice, but only after the principal had. The larger issue in all of this is that it's a charter school that is not under the Board of Education, and the principal is also the superintendent. My wife and I simply wanted an explanation of why that time of night and why that level of harshness to a student who was only trying to reach out to do more. Now we're in an uncomfortable situation we have no interest being in. What should we do?